Okay, we've been talking about shorting. Let's go back out to the platform, okay, and do a little shorting. Again, I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to show you some of the functions of this platform, and it has a lot of features in it. Okay, let's go out and do a little bit of shorting here. Now that we've talked about it, that we have a down tick arrow, okay? As long as it's on a down tick, we cannot sell to the bid. We can offer out a penny above, but we cannot sell to the bid. Now, if you look down here at the execution portion, you see I have 100 shares of Cisco at market. So if I were to hit the sell short button right now on a down tick, the platform will stop me. Now, of course, it just switched to an uptick just as I say that. That's typical. Hang on a second here. Let's see if we can find another quick stock that we have a down tick in. Okay, here we are in Applied Materials now, and we're on a down tick. Yep. This is going to be frustrating here, I can tell you that. It looks like things are starting to turn around just a little bit on us. Let's find another one. Back to Cisco, still on an uptick. Short sale on a down tick is a rule violation. Do you wish to continue by submitting a limit order 1 penny above the current inside bid? Yes or no, okay? Now, in this case, I'm going to say no, but I'll show you why here in just a moment. Are you ready? So we say no. Now we have an uptick, okay, and I'm still at market. If I hit the sell short button, bingo, pending, filled, because I sold it to the 329s at market on an uptick. So I am now in this guy. Now I don't want to lose too much money here, so I'm just going to buy this back real quick, okay? So wait a second. We may be able to get out of here. Nope, it's gone against us, okay? So I'm just going to buy this back, and we're going to buy it at the, well, let's see if we can go in here, and we're going market. I'll do that right now and put my finger on the buy button or on the cancel. I have to cancel first. Oh, we got filled. So now it doesn't matter. We're out. So now let's go find ourselves another down tick. Here we are in Cisco on a down tick. See the red arrow? And again, if I say sell short, I get that box. But this time I'm going to say yes. Now, what's it doing? Okay, I have a pending order down here. Okay, and essentially I am part of PSE of this 11,000 or 12,000 shares up here. I'm offering a penny above in order to get filled. And of course I can check this. It says I'm at market, okay, good for the day. Now I'm not being filled. I'll cancel it. I don't want to get filled way up there. We'll try it again. We're still on a down tick. We'll sell short, say yes, and there's our order, and we're pending. We've got a pending order. We can tell our cancel keys are hot. And what are we trying to be filled at? Market. Now, because I chose market, this thing will trail me down, okay? For some reason, it's canceling my order. Everybody see that down here? So something must have happened. We must have lost route. Let's cancel that officially. We're still on a down tick. Sell short. Say yes, got our pending order. We're part of these 22s over here, and we got filled, okay? And so we got short at 22. It managed to get us in there. It bounced back and forth, and we found somebody to sell us, or buy from us, okay? We were selling it to them. Okay, so now that was with a market order. Now, if I do it with market, it trails me down. Let's buy cover and get out of this for a moment. Okay, I'm just buying at market, so I'm closed. Now, if I change this to a limit order on a down tick, let's find ourselves another down tick. Okay, if I put this on 1850 on a down tick limit order and sell short, I get the same here is even though we see the same box, okay, again, let's go in here and say sell short. Oops, that's going to pen me because I didn't have a market order in there. Let's go market, sell short. This box is going to come up. If I say yes, it's going to put me a penny above the inside bid, but it will tend to trail me down. If I do that on a limit order, it'll just stop me at whatever that price is. Okay, so if I put in 1850, it'll only stay there even if it goes down to 47 or 46. But with a market order, if it goes down to 47 or 46, I will still be posted at 48. And if it pops up, bingo, I'll get it. Okay, so that's a little bit about how this thing works. Now again, if I were to do this on a straight ECN, and here's ARCA buying 1849s and I sell short, okay, I still get the same thing because I'm on a downtick. We're not allowed to sell. Now understand, people, that this rule is about to go away. On January 4th of 2004, they're going to do a test, and I think they said 150 stocks will no longer have the downtick. Okay, so you are allowed in next year to do this. They're trying to get rid of this rule. Now this is only true for stocks. There are other things that we often trade. Most of you guys have heard of the QQQs. Now these are not a stock, this is an ETF, or exchange traded fund, okay? And we can get short on an up or a downtick, and it doesn't matter. Let's see if we can find a solid downtick so I can show you. There we go. And I'm filled. No, I'm not filled, I'm routed. Sell short. Cancel that. Let's try this again. Now, this is going through the American stock. Okay, let's just buy this back at market, and we'll make $2. There we go. Ready? So this is a little bit about shorting. If you're in a stock, we still have to obey the uptick downtick rule, but it's going away. But there are ways to beat it. Okay, any questions on this so far? Well, of course, I don't want to short a stock that's going up. Okay, here I'm just trying to show you the mechanics of it. I'm not really trying to make any money. Any questions? Okay, real good. Let's move on back to the slides. Okay, yesterday afternoon we went through some of the different scenarios and we played the rule of 4. If you remember, we looked at risk and reward scenarios based on static screens. We're going to take another look at level 2. Level 2 tells you such things. Certainly it tells us who's buying and who's selling the stock. Okay? And as we develop in here, I'm going to start getting into things that are called hammers, axes, gatekeepers. These are the powerhouses that control a stock. We need to know who they are and understand that they are specific to specific stocks. In other words, Goldman Sachs may be the hammer in Cisco, but he may not be the hammer in Amgen. Okay? Only by observation and a little bit of investigation will we know. Now, of course, I'm going to teach you how to investigate. Level 2 certainly tells us the direction of immediate momentum. It's not going to tell us whether Cisco is going to end up for the day or down for the day, but right now, which way is it going? Okay? This helps us get good entry and exit points. Okay, I'd like to get into Cisco around 2270. But if I can get it for 2268 by watching level 2, am I 2 cents better off? Yeah, sure. I want to buy low and sell high. And when it comes time to sell it, if I wanted to sell it around 23, and clearly level 2 is saying it's going down, I'm going to take the 2298s and take my profit, okay, instead of hoping that it'll go back up to 23. And therefore, if I can see that, I have short-term risk management. And as I explained to you, if we have 4 players, then we have, with reasonable skills, the chance to get in or out. If we wait too long, by the time we hit the button, those 4 players can evaporate and we'll have to take the next price. Okay, again, yesterday we were looking just at the level 2. Now I'm trying to show you a little bit more of the screen, okay? Again, as good traders, the first thing you want to do is a top-down approach. You want to look at all of it, okay? Where are we at? We're in Oracle, okay? What was the last price? $12.84, 1,000 shares. Is that what the prints say? Yes. What is the change for the day? It's up 7 cents. It's up 0.5%. Okay, the bid is 83, yes. The ask is 84, yes. The volume. Well, if you don't know what the volume on average for Oracle is, this doesn't mean much, okay? So you need to know what the average daily volume is. And by looking at the average daily volume, and if I know that the average daily volume in Oracle happens to be about 27 million, okay, and there's 25 million up there, is it late in the day or early in the day? It's late in the day. I can confirm that by looking at the prints, and we can see that it's 3:30 Eastern Time. So if the average daily volume is 27, is today a heavy day or a light day? It's a little bit light because there's only 29 minutes left to go in the market to do 2 more million. Okay, maybe it could. I see 15,000 here, and I see 13 and 13. Notice I made the correct choice. You see, this is ADF. This is a duplicate. Remember? Yeah. So there's only 13 here and 13 here. This one is an extra. It doesn't count. Okay, that's the alternate display. You see it over here, too. There's an 84. This one isn't really there. Gosh, Mike, that's an awful lot to remember. I have to remember UTPs and NRs and ADFs. Uh-huh.
And what does that stand for again? ADF?
Alternate Display Facility. This is Inca showing their share size on Super Montage, and it's leaking back through to level 2. So we look down here, and we can certainly see that we got 15,000, 84, 6, 6, and 5. But I got 13, 13, and I got a 14,000 down here. Which way is it going? More sellers. It looks like there's some selling pressure. Is that confirmed in the prints? No. Okay? Right now, they're starting to buy. Okay? So even though there's a lot of selling pressure, a lot of people want a lot of supply, the public wants to buy this product right now. Okay? So now we have to decide, are we going to take this as a short or as a long? Well, it's hard to tell. Well, it's already up for the day, okay? And if it's going towards a new high, okay, I certainly wouldn't want to take it short. What has the trend been on this stock? It's late in the day, it's up. It must be up. Okay, so we'd be looking to see if we could go long in this. Could we possibly go over here and buy at the 83s? Possibly. But what do the prints tell us? 84. Yeah, if we went in, we may have to take an 84. because I'd be joining the bid. Okay. If I put a market order in there, it would just buy me at 84. Okay. Okay, how about this one? Okay, let's do it again. We're in Intel now. We see that our prints are okay, 28.45, 28.45. We're up 15 cents, also a 0.5%. We see the bid and the ask are correct. The volume, again, we have to know what the volume is to understand where. Okay, is there a lot of support over here? Sure, we go down here and we see 29, 19, 95, 41, 56. There's only one. Okay, 8,000. And we have Goldman Sachs. Remember I said who? Is that an important thing? Sure. What do we got over here? We got 1,000, 2,500, 22, 22, and 32. This 8,000 and this 9,000 take care of all of that. Okay, so now there's more demand and there's less supply and the prints are green and the stock is green. What do you want to do? You want to go short? Go long, of course. If Goldman Sachs wants to buy it and we could go over here, would we want to bid to buy this or would we just want to take the 45s? Take the 45s. Okay, so now we've made a decision. Okay. Now, guys, we're only looking at level 2 here. Would I want to see my charts going up and all the other things? Sure. Sure, absolutely. We don't trade in a vacuum. If you're a high-speed trader, this is, boom, this is the answer right here, okay? Now, this one becomes a little bit more difficult, okay? Here we have we do our top down. We see that thing is down 1 penny. Okay, change is almost nothing. The range is 20 cents. Okay, we see a predominance of red prints, a couple of green prints, and then it starts to go back to red. We look down here and we see size to buy, 22,000, 19,000, okay, 20,000. Over here we only have 18,000. This box is bigger, but there's more share size demanded. Okay. Why is it red? Okay.
I believe it's right there, but why is it green then on the uptick?
Well, because the last bid was 49, it's now 50.
Oh, okay.
And that's the only reason that's up.
Just because this is NASDAQ.
Yeah, it's just this is a NASDAQ stock, so it's controlled by the bid.
So that's what I'm saying. If it was near stock exchange, you'd be looking at the prints. Then.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Well, I see a red arrow. I mean a red print.
I see lots of red prints, and the question is why is it printing red if there's so much demand and limited supply? That's a good question. It has nothing to do with the uptick, downtick. The good question is why is it printing red? Because there are more sellers than there are buyers. Okay. Again, just because these people are demanding to buy at this price, what is the public doing? They're selling it to them. Okay. So even though there's a great deal of demand, there's more fear out there in the market, and they're selling it to it. So you can't just look and say, oh, just because there's more demand and less supply, the price is going to go up. What is the price doing? Okay? But what's really happening is that everybody's trying to get out ahead of resistance at 52, at 50, even at 51 or 50. Okay? Why? Because we sell near resistance.
But still, I see the last print is at the top, right?
Yeah.
It's 50. It's red. Why is it saying last price 50 in green?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't.
That was what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this green arrow here.
Well,
those all three things were kind of mixing me up.
The only answer is that, you know, the thing just switched prices or something. I don't know. It should be red. Good point.
That's what I was.
Good point. Okay. Now,
Arrow I figured out because I was looking at the wrong thing. I was forgot about the bid.
I understand when this stuff is streaming, it's hard for these platforms to catch absolutely everything, but they do a pretty good job. Okay, so the question is what do we want to do? Well, we can't answer safer as a long or as a short here without additional information. Because as Al pointed out, the thing's only down a penny, okay? It's very close to its high. Is the rest of the market screaming up? Is the software sector screaming up? And this is just about ready to change? Or are we feeling resistance and we should be selling short near the top and trying to see if we can get it to go back down to a low of 26.35? These are good questions, and that's why there's no real answer to a static screen, people. Okay? But I want you to look at the scenarios and think about them. Why are these things happening? Okay? And believe it or not, the answer today. Yes?
I wouldn't do anything.
Good boy. We need more information. That's what my answer was. I need to look out there and see if the semiconductors are rolling over, if the S&Ps are going up, whatever. I need more information. There's not enough here. As much as there is, I need more.
On the time and sales chunk?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What do the colors mean again? The red, the green, the white?
Okay, green is people who are buying from the retailers at 51. Red are people who are selling to the bidders at 50. And white is in between the spread. And if you look up there, you see something you...
Selling.
We don't know. It's a transaction. All these are transactions. All we can tell is where they took place at. Okay? And when we say this is a buy, it's only because somebody sold it. Okay? So okay, it's selling to the 50s. Where are the 50s? Okay? Now, if somebody bought a 52 or a 49, now on this platform, a 49 is orange. You see the slight color change? Okay? We have it set up as what? Purple. So if it's below the 50s, it would show up as purple, or in this case, orange. That's away from the market low.
When we're riding our little roller coaster there, green, red, where the heck does purple fall in?
At the bottom, okay? At the bottom. I have my magic marker on me. I got it. Okay? So as you go up the hill, it would go green, 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 yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, green, red, white, green, red, 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 purple, 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 red, purple, red, purple, red, red, green, white, red, green, 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 green. See, I did repeat it. Okay? Okay, one last one here. Looking at only a level 2 screen, is this safer as a long or a short? What do you want to do? Why?
Because the bid size is bigger.
Is it? Ah, David got fooled by size again. Okay? We got to look at quality.
Smith Barney and
We got Smith Barney Lightspeed with 111,000 right there, plus another 25 and another 21 backing it up. All we got is 20,000 over here. First thing you do, look for abnormalities. Who's the biggest of the big? Next thing you look for is quality. Do we have any Goldman Sachs's in there? Well, you guys don't know enough to know all of them yet, but no, we don't see specifically Goldman Sachs. He's way down here, huh? So the first thing is that just looking at this level 2 screen only, it appears that this thing is going down. Now, if you remember back when we talked about this yesterday, what do we really have here? Do we have a good stock or a bad stock? Yeah, a lot of volume. What's a good stock?
at least one with volume.
With reasonable volume that can move in an orderly fashion.
And
What
the
is-
prices are very tight.
And the prices are very tight.
Large players in each group of price segments.
Okay. What is a bad stock?
Low volume.
Coral snake.
Coral snake is one.
So you have two players,
Little
weak
volume.
volume,
Right?
Low volume.
missing.
That's going to what makes the coral snake. Missing prices, limited participation, all those things. That makes a good coral snake. So that's a highly volatile stock, huh? What else is a bad stock?
Low price stock, a real low price stock.
Maybe a real low price stock. How about a stock that can't move? Didn't we talk about that too? Yeah. So can this one move? 20,000 against 50,000, another 25,000, another 10,000. Where's this stock going?
Pretty
Yeah.
down.
You're going to get stuck in this. People, remember that the market can hurt you two ways. The market can hurt you through price, but the market can also hurt you through time. Okay? You buy this thing for $6.31, and 4 hours later it's $6.31. Is moving. That isn't too coral snake-ish, but it isn't too bloated and can't get out of its own way. So again, the answer to this one, which is a safer, a long or a short? Well, from a risk point of view, aren't they exactly the same? If I buy the 31s, 1, 2, 3, 4, my risk is 1 penny. If I sell the 30s, 1, 2, 3, 4, my risk is 1 penny. It's neither safe or safer as a long or a short. It's not moving. And therefore, we'd pass on it. Okay, now, if we're going to look at level 2, we definitely want to make sure that we have the ticker, okay, the prints showing. Because the prints do clearly give us an indication what is happening. We can see right now that the inside bid is 71, but people are selling 69s and 70s. They're going around Smith Barney. He's not buying it fast enough, okay? So people are so paranoid, they want to get out of this so bad, they're not only selling it to the wholesalers, they're selling it down here to the dump. They're just dumping it. That makes sense? That's why we see all these purple prints in here. You ready? What's happening to the stock? It's down $1.39, okay? What was the high for the day? 40.49. What's the low for the day? 37.35. Well, we're a lot closer to the bottom than we are to the top, but we're not right at the bottom. So this thing has some more room to fall. Okay? So by looking at this, you guys can see on this one, by the way, these are lots, so we have to add 2 zeros to them. This is 6,300, 2,400, 100, 500, and 1,300. Okay? And we can see that we have, even if we count in the 70s, okay, we have a lot more share size down, and the prints are confirming that it's going down. And we have a down stock. What do you want to do? You want to go long or you want to go short? Let's go short, kids. Let's go short.
Why are they going around Smith and Barney?
Well, he is buying some, but he's just not buying it fast enough. Some of these guys want to dump thousands, and they're going to him and say, would you buy this? And he goes, how much does he say he wants to buy? 1,000. Okay. Did he just buy 1,000 here? Yeah. So maybe he doesn't want to buy another 1,000. Maybe he only wants to buy another 100 or something like that. Okay. Remember, once he posts it, he can be there for 5 seconds. Okay. We don't know how long he's been there. He could have been, that could be second 1, or it could be second 4.5. And he's just about ready to disappear. But he's already fulfilled his agreement. He said, I'll buy 71 for 1,000 shares right here. He did that on the first second. Now he can sit there for 4 seconds. Does it make sense or doesn't it? Okay. We already said this earlier, but I'm going to bring it up again. People, Level 2 is a very nice tool, but it's not the only thing out there. Remember, always take a look at days or even a couple of weeks. Be sure you're looking at the right information to support that decision. Let me go up here on the board, guys. I'm going to put a couple of things up here that may help you.
Would I be looking for it then to break this line and go
Correct.
short?
And then go short immediately upon breaking that line. So you need to know what that line is.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to do that.
Sure, click on your crosshair. Okay. Now, wherever you put that line,
I
okay,
don't know where anything went.
right. Just do it. Just
Hold
left,
it?
Yeah, just left click, drag to the right and let go. You didn't left click. There you go. Now let go. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Click on the third one down, the little box, next one down. Okay, now move your cursor over, and you'll see it turns into a target.
Yes.
Okay, now go up here and left click and drag to the right.
Left click anywhere?
When you have the target, get on the left of your price here.
I buy it long, so I go down here and say, I say buy AMD.
Sure.
Okay,
And there's your pending order. You now own it.
I own it, right.
Okay, here you see you're 10 long and you're 0 money.
I should put a stop on it, right?
Okay, well, let's use a mental stop for right now. What's your mental stop going to be?
About 55.
That's your goal.
Goal, yeah.
Okay.
There, that's
What's
my
your
goal.
stop loss?
My stop loss should be about 50.
Now we have to find out where NYSE is.
Yeah.
Okay, so NYS is right now at 1549. He's going to be the real controller. Okay, so you want to keep your eyes on him. He's now at 50, so it has a possibility of going up to 50, and it did.
Yeah,
Now you're up 3.
yeah, right.
You're killing him. Is below entry and stop loss is above entry. Okie doke.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thanks for explaining that.
Okay, guys, has anybody got an open position besides Al? Good, you did one. You don't have an open position now, though, huh?
I did do one transaction.
Okay, what I guys want you to do is I want you all to switch. Al, take your money off the table. Go ahead and sell it and take your profit. Good. Now I want everybody to put Novellus in their box. That is NVLS. I do not expect you, come on guys, look at me, okay? I do not expect you to do well here. What, I'm not setting you up for failure. I'm going to give you a drill here, okay? I don't care where you buy long or where you sell short, but you have only two rules, okay? If you're up 5 cents, you take the profit. If you're down 5 cents, you get out on the nickel loser, okay? To win the game, you got to hit it right on 5 cents. Getting out at 4 cents or getting out at 6 cents is not the answer. Getting out at 5 cents. Because this is a drill. This is a drill. Simon says, put your hand on your head. Okay, see how well you can follow a rule. Ready? And this is going to be a little execution skill. Now, you guys are at market on your platforms, and you're going to be buying and selling, so you're going to have to lead the duck a little bit. Remember the rule of 4. If you're a stop loss, there's 4 players, be pushing the sell button. Don't wait until there's only 1 player left, or you may not hit it on the nickel. Okay? So, what does that mean in terms of an example? Let me put it up here. Novellus is trading at $30.26. So if I buy it long at $36.26, clear enough? Now remember, I'm selling here and I'm selling here, I'm buying here and I'm buying here.
I just got an error offline by the,
Yep.
CME.
Okay.
What? Oh, you guys don't have to worry about CME. You guys aren't trading options. So that's the Chicago Mercantile. Just say okay to that little notice.
I goofed up here.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I double clicked on it, I bought 2 shares.
Long, okay, you're going to have to click it twice. Click and click. Don't go click, click, click. Okay? You ready? And if you get to 31, you're going to go, what did you get in at? You got in at 27. So you're going to get out at 32 and 22.